Hello everybody and welcome to American Truck Simulator for the 9th episode. Ooh. Oh, there's no flyby cam. Ooh. Oh, there we have it. Video's going off to a complete good start, isn't it? Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of the No GPS series. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Happy Sunday to you guys. So, we got a little bit of traffic to deal with here, that's okay. But if you haven't seen or heard of this series, or you're new to the channel, hello and welcome to the No GPS series, where we try to complete a delivery without using any navigation, only road signs and knowledge, or your mind, which my mind is probably broken from doom scrolling so much on well, I don't doom scroll, but I do watch reels, and my god, dude, the amount of reels that I like, no complaint, do your own thing. You know what, I'm just gonna save that for a different video, whatever. But anyway, I've seen so many reels and it kind of makes your brain like lose brain cells by the millisecond. So I was doing that earlier yesterday. I actually played hockey yesterday at the All-State Arena for the second time. I did it last year. That was super fun. This year was even better. Well, ish. I need to get on over. Mr. Infinity. So we're picking up a load from the ADM farms. We're going to Yuma, a new state to add to the arsenal of the No GPS series. Lots of new cars. We got what? Cadillac, the boat. Nice. Is that a Ninja? Got the turn my turn signal. So we're picking up a load from the ADM farms. We're going to Yuma. It's a sick F-250. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's pretty sick. And we're going from the ADM farms. We're picking up, I believe, used packaging. I could be wrong. And from there, or pellet food for animals. And from there, we're all going back here, so you guys can hear me instead of hearing the voiceover of the amazing cat engine. We're gonna stay in this lane because we have to move on over. Let's stay in this lane because we have to make a right. This is take number 2, by the way. I did a earlier stream that went complete shit. Right, here's where we're turning. Take 78 all the way down, make a right. We pass a bunch of animals, I believe, on the side of the road, which is pretty sick. It comes up really quick. Right where those cars are turning. Where that black car, where that truck's coming out of Ashley's home store. Right there. Sweet. Nice. So, I am thinking about upgrading my wheel. There's a lot of play, if you see on the cam. There's a lot of play with it. I think we're supposed to turn this way. So we can take that road all the way. We just follow the ambulance. Never mind. Dude. Every time. Every time. Every time, dude. Gotta love it. But, yeah. So, I'm thinking about upgrading my wheel setup. Maybe get a new, wheel hub. Maybe get a realistic truck wheel, I believe. Or maybe a new, come on, go. Go. I'm not missing this load because of you. Go. Go. Come on. They could wait. In real life, like where this whole setup is, like this whole thing I want to like redo or get a better wheel. I've used this thing ever since I started Twitch streaming or playing American Truck Simulator. And it's time for an upgrade. I do have my ATS PC Racer, but that has a Formula 1 wheel on it. But I do really want to get a good upgrade system. So if you guys know any like wheels, I've been looking into Moza. But I don't want something too expensive. I want something like fairly like cheap. Like this this is a force feedback wheel, to be honest. Which is really nice when racing. Get to feel the like thing. It feels super nice when racing because you can feel the like movement and stuff. Thank you, Mr. Panel Van. Sweet. Great see. Got some stores there. Oh my god, dude. Jeez. I don't know if you guys saw that motorcycle. I thought it was a bug that crossed my screen. No, that was the motorcycle, dude. Almost knocked off right off course. So we're picking up here, this is the ADM Farms. They don't have a sign. They really need to promote their thing. But I believe that is our trailer back there. And it is gone again. My God, dude. Well, looks like we're going to Blythe, California. I'm down to take that. It was supposed to be a Yuma run, Arizona, but that's okay. We could still be in California. I don't mind. I want a trailer that's semi-correspondent with the drop-off place, like a Walmart trailer. But I want a reefer. I really don't like the reefers. There's nothing I don't hate about them. They're pretty cool trailers, but I have my fair share of reefers, and God, are all these reefers? My God. Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. That's... Oh, that sucks. Okay, well... It's time to meet my enemy. Like, reefers are great and all. Again, I don't hate them. They're fantastic trailers, but going to a Walmart, so going to a Walmart in Blythe. Let's take that. We need a run. I'm not gonna redo this entire thing again. Oh, it sucks, but that's okay. Where's our trailer? I thought that was in front of us. Is it over there? No. Walmart reefer. Where? Oh, where is the Walmart reefer? Is it back there? Oh, where did my reefer go? I like this farm. It's like private and secluded. It's not like the ranch style. It's just like it's just there. Like, I think it's behind this building. Nope, not behind the building. Is it over here? No, it is not. Okay. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit of off-roading. Don't mind me. ATS, you're trolling me. So there's one of the trailers. That trailer should have been ours. But that's going to Barstow, California. That one's going to Huron, I believe? Barstow? I really want to take one of those. Hopefully. If our trailer is inside, there's the oversized load. Not inside. Is it really behind? Nope. Bruh. Why did they put it way over here? Why did they put it way over here? Yo, how did we not see the trailer? What? That's slightly beeped up right there. Alright, Bliff. Really wanted to go to Yuma today. Sometimes you don't get everything that you want. Alright. Cool part is, because of the visual surround noise, the sounds, the reefer, this is pretty sick. The reefer has its own sound to it, so you'll hear some like humming when we're on the highway, rolling up the windows. You can hear the humming noise from the reefer. It's really cool. But again, I haven't really picked up a reefer. I mean, it's been like forever. There's no hate towards the reefer trailers, but with like the deliveries, they're limited. That's why I don't really like those, because the jobs are limited. Even if it's an owner-operator, like an owner-operator series that you're running or doing, and if you take a reefer, it's limited to the amount of stores. And they go by quickly. So if you see it, take it. And if you see it and you take it, but you don't see the job anymore, that's because somebody took your delivery. And what sucks is because these trailers, including the jobs, like, they're rare. In real life, when I worked at at Home Depot, we actually got a reefer trailer. But it's not like one that you would expect. It was a hydrogen reefer trailer, which is kind of interesting. So it's a reefer trailer. I think a few Home Depots, well, my Home Depot that I used to work at had a, like, you know those propane tanks? You know propane tanks. Everybody knows propane tanks. And if you don't, then look underneath your grill or something that is a propane tank. Or a small one for airsoft guns and things of that matter. Propane is expensive. Hydrogen. We were selling hydrogen tanks. They're like these, just like the little mini propane tanks. It's a hydrogen thing, and that goes in your refrigerator, or the high-powered refrigerator that you put in your garage. You've seen them at Target, like those Costco things, those big refrigerators that can, like a Coolidge thing. So what you do is, if that goes bye-bye, you use a hydrogen tank, because of it freezes you need to keep it cool. No, it's not that way. It's straight. What you do is you hook it up to the side of it. You run a hose that's like durable material that comes up, and you just hook it up, and the hydrogen tiny little tank can last up to 2 months, and it's super tiny, but it's $30 at the Home Depot that I worked at. I don't know if if the store I left, sadly, but I loved that job. It was super sick. I wasn't near near any of the selling hydrogen tanks. Like, that was for specific use, because if it blows up, you're literally no, it's not like that. But if it blows up, it blows up. I mean, it's just like propane, but instead of that, you'll just freeze really badly and get burns. It's the same way as like if something, it's like a fireball, but there's a little bit of a chemical reaction. It's kind of confusing. You can search up hydrogen, but hydrogen tanks were we would always get them, and I'm like, and I worked in freight in the back, so we would get a whole bunch of random stuff, and we would open up the bay doors to let wind, because the summer was hot when I was working. It was like 80 degrees or some things. What is going on? The Flying J can't merge? Revoke his license. No, I'm kidding. What is this guy doing? Hey, Kenworth. There's a bunch of trailers that I want to check out. I want to check out the double grain hauler, bulk feed. Like that trailer I want to take in an episode. But anyway, back to the hydrogen tanks. But we would open up all the bay doors, and I would see all the trailers and stuff. But the hydrogen tank was a reefer trailer. It looked like a reefer trailer, but it had thick, and the trailer was about negative 100 degrees freezing. Like normal freezing to freezing, because hydrogen needs to freeze. To keep the propane from not propane, the hydrogen from not imploding. And I don't know what chemical level hydrogen is, or the hydrogen thing, but it is an explosive. But it's not lethal. It's just, well, it is lethal because but you get what I mean. It's not as deadly as propane. And we need to merge on over. Sorry. We're like talking. Don't want to miss my exit. To the 10 East. That's where we're going. But super sick. And I mean, the trailer, it looked like a normal trailer, but it was just, bruh, you're taking in the middle of, what? Ain't no way was that a dumpster? Bruh, what? I'm so confused right now. East. towards Blith. Blith is that way. But it had thick padding inside, and each time, because we would get, I believe, like 2 or 3 of them rarity, but when I would walk past, you could feel the coldness of how cold the thing is. And there was a whole bunch of stuff inside, but and the cool part about looking at the different trailers is that JB Hunt, if you look at your home, if you work at a Home Depot or store and you work in the freight department, look at the type of trailer that your company has, because at the Home Depot, JB Hunt was our company, well, the trailers that would support the supplies coming in. And I took a picture of a few of them, and they are actually in game. They actually have designs of the same trailers that like the skins of the trailers are in the company pack that I have, which is super sick. Porsche, you can go. Why are they? Bro, you guys could move up. I mean, like, there's so much space. So you cause accidents. No wonder in American Truck Simulator there's so many accidents and detours. It's because of that. But I thought that would be pretty cool. But again, there's no hate against reefers, depending on the load. But why I don't really like them in American Truck Simulator is if you own one or you drive one, or you deliver with them, they're limited. Because a lot of depends on the type of store. It depends on what you're carrying. Now in American Truck Simulator, it's different. They're limited to the different runs. So if you want to take huge packaging, you can't put that in a reefer. You would have to put that in a drive van or an insulated trailer. But yet, in an insulated trailer in this game, you still get frozen fruits. I don't know. I saw that when on 1.45, I believe. I think it got patched, but I took one run with a frozen fruits or something frozen in an insulated trailer, which doesn't make any sense. Because if you could take, I don't know. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now you know a little thing about hydrogen, that they go in they're like a backup, portable backup, like for refrigerators. So if you're, that's what I heard from a guy that worked at Home Depot. I think he's a nut brain. Maybe I'm wrong with hydrogen, but that's what he said. Welcome to Blith. We're exiting here. So we need to find a Walmart. I heard that name in a while. For the Superstore. So it's next to... Maybe it's the next one? I have a feeling that's the next exit. Yeah, it's the next one. Ah. I love things that you do. Alright, Truckin. I'm gonna go for another hint. This is my second hint, don't worry. Bruh. It was behind us. Literally behind us. On the right. Oh, we gotta stop at the... okay. It was that exit that we drove straight. If you went to the right, if you went left, it was literally down the road on the left. It was hidden. Welcome to Arizona. Well, welcome to Arizona, everybody. To deliver here, not California again. It's fine. Oh, I need to get a thumbnail too. Don't I? Yeah, we do. One right here. I don't want that trailer in the way. Or the motorcycle. Come on. Okay, as long as you stay hidden. There we go. Sweet. Keep it like that. Put some clouds. And probably make it a little bit better. Nice. Or we could do this too, which is pretty sick. Alright, sweet. Got a few thumbnails. Alright, we are back. It's rush hour traffic. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? And this guy needs to move on over. Which we're not going to let him. Come on. Ah. Yeah, man. Actually, you know what? We can fit through here. Look at this. Watch this. Beat this Cascadia. We have to get off right. This is our exit right here. Come on. Swift. Oh, we're following. It's fine. It's fine. Interesting run. Midas. Some outside action for you guys. There's a little coffee joint on the KFC. There's the Walmart. Oh, Rite Aid. That's a classic that you'd never see. Oh my gosh. Back to the past. Oh, damn. This is the Walmart? Dude, that's so worn down. Oh my gosh. They need to paint the outside. Dude, no wonder there's no customers. Alright, where do they want us? Oh, they want us right there. Alright, sweet. We could do that. See, if you want a back dock or reefer, they can't let you. Both the drive and insulated. You could park at one of the docks. It's so weird. So, missed our exit. Used the 2 hints in this episode. I know, we gotta stop using hints. It's fine. Alright, let's drop the trailer truck. Parking looks pretty good. Drop the trailer. Excellent. 91. There it is. 140. Bruh, I can't even speak. 194 miles, 5 hours and 30 minutes, 26.4 gallons of fuel consumed. And almost to that level, 342. Nice. We finally got a delivery. Yay! Yeah. We'll take that. Any current job offers? Let's see. I don't want the job sheet. No. There's no offers. Okay. See, no wonder it's worn down. They don't have any offers. They're only to what? Take? But anyway, guys, that is going to do it here of episode number 9. A little bit of a long one. And a little bit of a iffy one, to be honest. For those of you that have been spammed with trying to find a delivery, I'm sorry about that. We finally got one. We won't be spamming you anymore. But yes. So, episode number 10, I want to do something a little bit special. I want to do a special one. We may customize the truck. I'm going to surprise you guys with what to do. Um, but we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to make it fun. But stay tuned. If you guys like the series and you want to see more of this here on the channel and you want it to stay forever, follow the channel, subscribe, follow. I'm not going to say subscribe because a lot of people, there's a 50% chance that if you say subscribe, they won't subscribe. So, just follow the channel if you're interested. And again, this series I did 2 years ago, which is crazy to think. 2 years ago. That's like what? 2024? No, I actually did this about 5 years ago when I was Twitch streaming. I did a no GPS click thing, and because of Twitch Studio being removed, I tried to save as much content as I possibly can. I reposted it onto YouTube, and it said 2 years ago, and that's when it was posted. It was 2024, but I actually did this around 2021 is when I first started this series, to be fair but firm. And I got a lot of feedback on Twitch. I got, 1,000 Twitch followers from doing the no GPS thing. So that was pretty nice. Hopefully the series could bring in some more people if they're interested, if you're interested. But anyway, these series will be, it's on the playlist on the channel. You guys can go and watch and binge watch all the series things. But what's going to be coming up is racing. So I will be making episode 10, but we're going to be posting some racing things because I want to switch it up. We've done 10 episodes of the No GPS series so far, so we're going to post 10 racing videos to even it out, the playing field. I also picked up a new game called City Car Driver. I want to check that thing out. I'm trying to make it my wheel to work. I don't know how that happens. So if you guys have any suggestions or you have that game and you play on wheel, let me know in the comments down below. Because it's a fun game. I downloaded some cars. I don't know if they'll work, but I do want to check that out because it's supposed to be really funny. The animations are absolutely funny and stuff like that. And also, because of the coaches and things coming next, this actual sneak peek, the buses will be coming next month, February. They're supposed to be releasing. I don't know if that's true or false, but that's what I heard from a leak on YouTube. Or I don't like. Okay, one thing before I end this thing off. Do you guys like leakers or not? I'll make a post about that, community post. If you guys like leakers, people that go into like the, I don't know how they go into the dev files, like to just leak false information. Like, they're working, developers work so hard on their games and people just leak it. Like, what happened to actually like releasing a game? It says brand new game, check this thing out, instead of people being like, oh, the new game is here. Um, back in my time, before leaguers, we actually really didn't have that many leakers that leak game footage and things of that matter. It was kind of like high security things, but technology is getting better. But I don't know, that's probably just me. But that's what I heard. Coaches are coming February. I don't know when on February, but I heard that it's coming next month. Something big is coming in February. I don't know if it's the cars, the road trips, or the coaches. But because of the coaches, I do want to do something a little bit special for here on the series. So I'm thinking about picking up Bus Simulator. If you guys have any suggestions about that game, let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, again, follow the channel. If you're new, please follow the channel. Don't miss out, because this the content is going to be a little bit better than the previous years, and then like when I started Twitch streaming American Truck Simulator. But it's whatever. It's fine. I don't mind it. But if you find my content funny, just do something nice. Anyway, guys, peace. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and your weekend. Peace.